This is your man, Nicholas Shephard from the Shephard Enterprise, Business Administration, Information Systems Consultants. And what I'm here today, what I'm doing basically, I am remaking a video because of the fact that I had done some things that I figured I shouldn't have done, but here nor there. I'm going to delete that previous video. What I'm doing today, basically, I am going to introduce to you some things that I have been working on. And basically, the things that I've been working on is actually something that is working with, taxes. Okay, like I said, this is the tax year. I know a lot of you that have businesses, and now is at the point in time where you need to be working with your taxes. Okay, so I have a form out here. Okay, the form that I have, I created this by doing a lot of extensive research and everything like that, and trying to figure out exactly what I need to do in order to get some type of tax credit or be eligible for some type of funding from the government. Okay, so what I would like to do, first of all, is go over a couple of things. Forgive me if I stumble a little bit, but don't worry about it. We'll work through it. Okay. First thing first, what I want to introduce you is the fact that I'm going to bring your attention first to my website. Okay, and it's a Shephard Enterprise, Business Administration, and Information Systems Consultants. And I really encourage you to come to this website. It's at www.shepherd.enterprise.com. And as soon as you go into this, it'll go into my introduction. And once you look into the introduction, I really recommend that you look at the video, introduction video, and then go down to the end, okay, of the page, and it's going to have another presentation that lists out. It's my 2018 presentation, and what this does basically, it gives you a more embedded view of what we're offering. Okay, now there's other videos that I have, and what it is that you will actually have to go into YouTube, okay, or you can go into my blog site, and you can go down to my my business. I think it is. I'll say, hold on. Let me look at it a couple of times, okay? Because I have so many different things I have done, and I'm trying to make sure I coordinate everything with my applications and everything like that. So let me go down and find some of these things. Let me see. Okay, so go back here. And sorry for all the pop-ups. Okay, some of the things I just have to do. See, science and technology. Let me see, make sure, where is it? And it goes into my business concepts. And let me go down into this. And again, I should have had all this set up, but this is something that I had to redo. So I just want to make sure that everyone have a grand idea of what's going on. Okay. So, okay. So living in a time lapse. Sorry for the long delay. So what I was basically getting at is the fact that I want you to come check out my website and make sure that you fully understand exactly what's going on with my consulting company, and going to my blog site. And then my blog site, and what I'm doing right now, I'm going over a couple of things, and in my blog site, and you can basically go in and it will give you a brief ideal, okay, exactly what we are doing, okay. And not only that, we have a couple other things where we have, I have my training videos in here, but that's if you working through the you're working through the blog site itself, okay. But if you're not working through the blog site yourself, you can actually go out to my YouTube channel, and it's my YouTube channel is just go to Shephard Enterprise. That is uh, my tagline. You can go into that, and once you go into that, or you can say at Shepherd Family. And if you go to at Shepherd Family, it will actually give you the instructions exactly where you can go. Okay, so I have a couple of I have several videos out here, and it's the topic is varies a lot of different things. I'm not really too explicit as far as descriptive as I was saying. Is this training day 1, 2, 3? I'm thinking about adding a detailed description here, but the reason why I said I'm saying training 1 day, 1, 2, 3, training day 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, etc., so that these things you need to go through, and these videos are set up to a point where you will consistently you have to go back and look at the videos, okay, and a lot of these videos may not be pertaining to the level of understanding that you have right now, but as soon as you get it, right, as soon as you start understanding exactly what is going on and what you need to do in order to work with the different entities within your organization, things will start coming up to you. Things you'll start recognizing a lot of different things. You'll start understanding a lot of different things. You'll start going back and researching a lot of different things. The point is that you need to understand exactly what I'm trying to explain to you. Okay, so what I'm going to do right now, as I explained to you before, um, there's several things that you need to understand. The first thing that we're going to go into the tax forms. Okay. Now, if you have an LLC, no matter if you're not making any money at all, you have to submit your your uh, uh, your LLC tax forms. Okay, one of the tax forms that is very relevant to what you're doing is your classifications. Okay, and it's the form 8832. Entity classification. You can go in, you can read about it and everything like that, but it's very important you submit this information. I don't know if you have to do it every year. I basically submit it with the rest of my tax forms. So if there's any changes, anything like that, I don't overlook anything. And the other one is the corporation income tax return, which is 1120. That those you have a corporation, you're working as a corporation, um, and then and right here I actually said the Schedule K. You can actually go out to the IRS site to find exactly what is a Schedule K and get more information about that. You also need to identify your EIN or your tax ID. It's very important that you know what your tax ID is, because if you look at these numbers, the numbers correspond and have the same amount of numbers as your social security number. And what you want to do, you want to stop using your social security number to apply for credit, and you want to use your EIN or your tax ID to start applying for different things like bank cards, bank accounts, you know, anything that pertains that they request your social security number. You want to use your EIN number. Okay, stop using your social security number. Get your LC, get your tax ID, and start using that as a precursor to make sure that you are on the way to be independent. Okay. Um, so the next thing it is your DUNS number. Okay. Now in your DUNS number, what I have here, if you go into this website right here, okay, it's www.naica.com, and it's NAS code drill down. And what happens is that once you go into this, it would basically give you an idea, okay, exactly what your classifications are. Okay, every business that's out there has a classification. You must know exactly what classification that your business is in. My classification of my business um, is management of companies and enterprises. Okay, so it's a 55. I put 5511. Okay, because I'm management of companies and enterprise. Okay, now the code that I use is pertaining to what I actually do. Okay, and if I go back to my form here, um, I have my classification is let's see to make sure, but you can look down it. It's 54, 15, 11. But that's not all I do. I do other professional services. It's so I look at these different things and I figure, and you have to determine what your classification. That's the bottom line. Okay. Once you have identified what your classifications will be, that is the classification you would actually submit on your form. Now, there's another form that you will use. I will go into one of these forms, and it is a form that you use if you doing business out of your home. Okay, this form right here, you have to you must submit it every time that you do it. And it says file only with Schedule C, Form 1040. All right, you need to read into different structures and what you need to do. Make sure you understand, and if you have any type of questions, go to your your accountant, your financial go-to person. Find out what you need to do. But I would recommend that you file the applications, file the forms, and let Internal Revenue tell you what direction you need to go. Okay, they are very knowledgeable about what you need to do as far as your taxes are concerned. But dealing with your business, and if you're working from your home, you need to fill out these forms. And it's 8829 expenses for business use of your home. So now let me explain something to you. There are specifications or stipulations when you're working out of your home. This will be a certain area. I have the area that I work is very small in my home. Okay, and what it is that I measured out and I report those measurements to Internal Revenue and let them classify me whether or not it's eligible enough for me to utilize it as a tax write-off. All right, so that whenever um, you start using things like this is the area that I sit in. I utilize this area like 4 or 5 hours a day, and I do a lot of work in this particular area. Okay, no one else comes in this area. It's not closed off, anything like that. I have a divider right here, but I don't have a lot of. I have no kids, anything, no young kids. Okay, all my kids are grown, but I have an area. When I'm in this area, this is my space. No one comes in here. No one sits in here. Nobody fidgeting around in here. This is where I do all of my business uh, um, um, conversations, phone calls, or I network with people. This is where I be. This is my space. Okay. So you need to figure out what do you do and how you go about doing it. Okay. So the next thing is for those of you that has property. Okay, you have the form 4562 depreciation, amortization, including information as listed property. go into this right here, find out more about that information. Um, Look at these different things. If you need this particular copy, I will send you a PDF. I will send it to your, I will email it to you. Just go to my email address, and which is on my website, and just email me and explain to me, can you please send me the city, state, federal tax checkoff list? All right. And I will email it to you. And then once I email it to you, you can utilize this Word document or the PDF as a tool, okay, so that you can make sure that you have all your tax information covered and you're on your way to being independent, okay? Um, and those of you who have property, okay, or you are working in property, or you're working in an area where you're trying to develop something, you have your qualified opportunity zones, right? This right here is Form 8996. There are certain write-offs that you are eligible for. Not only are you eligible for write-offs, there are certain fundings that you are qualified for. And if you do not submit this information, okay, you would not be qualified for it. You need to figure out what you qualify for. Fill out this form, send it to IRS, let them tell you you do not qualify. All right. And then you have your different elections. And again, it says if you lost or misplaced your EIN, again, you submit it to this website, www.irs.gov, business, small business, self-employment, and you can go drill down to whatever area that you want. Okay, then you have the small business forms and publications. This is where you get all your information, all the publications. You can go through it, but this document here that I'm showing you right now is all the information you need to get you going, to get you started. We're gonna go off on other things as well. Okay, so I really recommend you go to my website, look at what I'm doing, get with me, network with me, so that we can do more things. You may know people who need my services, and I may know some people who want to support your business. Okay. Um, Also, go to my business blog site. All right, which is www. Tapatalk.com, groups Shepherd family, and we can go about and communicate on that level. We don't need to communicate on Facebook, Twitter, and everything like that. There's too much going on there. This right here is centralized. I control it, and then this way we can get together, we can network, and we can talk, and find out different things. We can open up a Zoom or whatever video conference, and then we all can get together. We can talk about what we can do to improve our business relationships, what we're working on. We can talk about different projects and everything like that. And develop some type of business social group. Okay, so we can start doing seminars, and we can start having conferences and everything like that. We have to start from somewhere. Okay. Now, again, the first thing I expect you all to do is to go through my how to start building a business mindset. It's very important. Every time I listen to these videos, okay, I learn more and more about what's going on about my business. I learn more about myself. And I'm telling you, you need to look at these videos. Okay. Look at these videos, and don't listen to them once. Listen to them more than once. Some of the information may not actually pertain to you right now, your current psychological situation, but later on down the line, as you start building your core group, you start building your organization, you start communicating with people, and you start listening to these videos, you may be leaving out something. And by listening to these videos and watching these videos, you may say to yourself, or you will say, well, wow, I should have covered this. I should have covered this. I should have looked at this. I should have researched this. I have everything you need to know up to this point in the how to start building a business mindset. Okay, so um, the next thing, like I was explaining to you before, you have your DUNS, and in your DUNS, you need to register your DUNS number. Once you do this, you have all the information you need. You know, it's not very difficult. They have a lot of different things here about it. You can actually go into here and it'll give you the information you need. You need a DUNS number. Okay, all the DUNS number do all DUNS and Duns and Broad Street do is when you apply for credits. Okay, when you apply for credits, they give you a list of people who will give you a net 40. I think that's what it's called. Okay, and the net 40, what it does, it gives you the opportunity to get business credit, right? So, and it help you establish your business credit. You go here, you do that, and you pay them off, and they report that to Duns and Broad Street. And then whenever a company deals with you on that level, they'll find out, okay, this person is a good risk, okay, and then they increase your budget. You can order more stuff, and as long as you pay it off, okay. Um, Again, stop using your social security number. Start using your EIN. All right. So what I'm going to do right now is let you see exactly what I'm doing. Okay, we was talking about taxes, tax forms, everything like that. It's 2023. You need to get yourself together in this. You need to figure out exactly what you're doing, what you're going to do as far as your business resource. Okay, so what you're gonna do now, what we're gonna do now is I'm gonna end this video. I'm gonna go off into other different things, different areas. Again, I would like to thank you for um, coming and visiting and listening my listen to my videos. I see that I have a lot of people listening to them. I'm looking at my analytics, and they come in and listen to them. But the problem that we're having right now is the fact that people aren't committing themselves to the information that I'm actually giving to them. Okay, you must understand the fact that you have to listen to the videos more than one time. Okay, just like reading a book, okay, or studying for a test. You have to go over it, look at it, write about, take notes, okay, and figure out exactly what's going on. What I'm gonna start doing, I'm gonna go back over the videos again, and we're gonna break down. I'm gonna start having live training sessions, okay, on each video. So what happens is that um, I'm gonna have the video, I'm gonna play the video, and then what I'm gonna do, I'm gonna take notes off of it, and I'm gonna gather as much information I can, and I want you to express to me exactly what you don't understand, and I'll take notes based on that, and then I'll create other subsequent videos pertaining to that video so that we have a broad understanding what we need to do as a business entity so that we can move to the next level. Okay? Again, I'd like to thank you very much for coming to my site, and I would like to thank you for being supportive. Again, I would like for you to like my videos. I would like for you to share my videos, and I want you to click the alarm button so whenever I create new videos, you'll be alerted. And again, come back and so that we can share more information. Okay? All right. Thank you very much and have a great new year.